All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Stick Talk. It's 2021. Your boy took a break for the back end of 2020 because I felt like my head was gonna explode. You know?
Yep.
But we're back with Stick Talk. It was supposed to be.
Hold on, is your head still not gonna explode? Because mine feel like it's gonna explode right now.
2021 still sucks, bro. Hey, so the episode was just gonna be me and my brother. And then
But then JTunes turned up, so now we've got him here as well.
It's true, yeah. No, but then I seen Nep was like boxing some of people on Twitch, and I was like, on Twitter, I was like, bro, I gotta bring this guy on. Like, this is beautiful. Hey, but yo, we got sponsors for today's stream. This isn't part of it, but Nep, could you stand up for a second? Jeez, man, I like your merch, man. You look good, bud.
Looks real good.
Wow, Nep got merch.
This is a small.
This is a small. Hey, wait, was that a fat joke, dude?
Hey, definitely can't fit in that.
Yeah, man. So we're back, man. We're gonna talk a little bit. Man, I don't know if I want to start with football or if we start with FIFA because I just feel like I have so much to say, man. I don't even know where do y'all want to begin? IRL football, or do we begin with the thing that we call FIFA?
Begin with football because Arsenal are winning, so it's all right to talk about right now.
Now we want to talk about Arsenal because they're doing some things now.
The game of football. Hey, listen. Hey, before this podcast, first of all, make sure to rate us on Apple Music, Spotify. Yeah, get involved, bro, because we're back and we're stronger than ever. But yeah, Manscaped, man, they're today's sponsor. We're gonna talk about them later, but they're today's sponsor. And I gotta say, my balls smell good.
Yeah.
Wait, why'd you say that?
No, because they do smell good. I had a sniff earlier, but take like self-hygiene is important, man. And sometimes, like when you use your shaver down there, man, I swear one time I cut myself so big, a bollock actually fell out.
Nah,
you know what I mean? Like with Manscaped,
there's no mistakes.
Exactly. You're safe. You're safe. You can have kids.
There's no mistakes with Manscaped. We'll talk about them in a little bit, but yeah, let's start with IRL football. Let me tell y'all why 2021 sucks. Y'all ready?
Okay.
Manchester United is good.
Oh, that's not true.
They're kind of good.
Really bad.
Nah, they're kind of good, bro. Like we have. What do you mean? Okay, then what do you want to say?
Everybody's just bad. They're just getting lucky right now.
Wait, what?
Exactly, I agree with that.
They're just bad. Everybody's getting lucky.
No. Everybody's bad. They're just getting lucky right now. Just remember, there's still another half, bro. Like
I know, but they haven't lost in 5 games in the league, bro. That's kind of
5 leagues. That's crazy.
Man, relax.
Yeah, but Arsenal suck, bro, isn't it?
No. We're only 6 points away from Champions League places now. We're all right again.
Are you guys still undefeated in 2021?
No, they're not undefeated in 2021. Right? They literally have a loss and no. Oh, wait, is it back? Oh, okay. So y'all on 3-game win streak?
Yeah, something like that. But let me tell you a fact, right? When Arsenal played Chelsea, Arsenal beat Chelsea, and all these salty Chelsea fans in my mentions were like, "Oh, you're still relegation candidates. We're title challengers and this and that." Yeah. Now today, we're only 3 points behind Chelsea.
Yeah, but like if
that's how crazy the league is.
Don't take this the wrong way though, but like if Chelsea's the bar, you're hitting low, isn't it? Because like Chelsea just kind of dude, they're just having a stinker, bro. Loss, draw, loss, win, loss, draw, loss.
But
that's what I'm saying. The league this year, yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Villa have been like going nuts and then losing games. Like Arsenal like been like losing games and now they're going nuts, man. Like the fact that there is 10 points between 1st and 12th, 11 points between 1st and 14th. 11 points can switch just like that, man.
So fast.
Yeah.
So fast. The crazy thing is, like, if I'm not mistaken, like 2-3 weeks ago, we were saying, at least I know in my stream, we were saying, like, the people were like, Arsenal was going to be in the 2nd division. Now they're starting to climb up.
Yeah, and you guys have been, I can't.
No. I'm just saying it looked pretty bad, bro.
Nah, listen,
pretty bad.
I never for a second thought Arsenal was going to the 2nd division. Do I think Arteta sucks? Yes. I do. I know I do.
And I think guys is going to be the end of this podcast.
Let me be honest with you, bro. I think Arteta could be good, but I think y'all just need an experienced manager right now, bro.
I think Unai Emery. Oh no, wait, hold on, that failed.
Was he experienced?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. He took PSG to Champions League final, winning leagues. He won the
Champions League final. He didn't go to the final, though.
He didn't go to the final. Is he doing well now?
Maybe he didn't go to the final, but he won the league with them. Like, Like Unai Emery's been around, man. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I just feel like I don't know. But either way, I don't think Arteta's the guy. I don't think Lampard's the guy. I don't think Oli. I don't think Ollie's the guy. I don't think Ollie's the guy. But listen, I will say this, and I think this is very important. There is no big teams without fans. We've seen it now, bro. Fans change.
Yep.
Fans.
Everything.
Yep. When you fill a stadium up, it's different. It's different than
because no one's held accountable on the pitch, bro. Like if you're at a away stadium, right, you feel the pressure from the fans, booing you, talking crap to you, just going all in. The chance everything's gonna get into your head, right?
Yeah.
Now they're going into away games, and it's like a training session, basically, right, with your coaches and your staff yelling at you, and that's pretty much it. So,
well, there's
game is definitely not where it is without the fans, bro.
Yeah, what I mean is like there's still big teams. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like
Arsenal and
that's a small team. Now listen, what I mean by that is like, okay, when you walk into Anfield and you play, for Leeds United, and you're 22 years old, and the fans are screaming at you, you're scared, bro. Yep. When you walk into Anfield and there's empty stadiums and all you see on the other side is Salah, it's not as scary when the fans are in your head, right? Like you see a lot of teams doing well with young players right now. Like you see it, like even in Portugal, like
Arsenal,
Sporting has a lot of young players and they're cooking because there's no nerves there, bro. Like you bring a player up from the B team or the second team, it's just like they're playing in the regular thing because the stadium's empty, right? It's not. It's just football. It's you playing football. I think the fans make a big difference. Arsenal, Özil, Turkey. Nep, thoughts?
Yeah, I'm glad he's going and playing football, man. Like I try and talk about this on stream. Like I don't want to get into politics and stuff, but because of China, that's why he's not playing for Arsenal.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
And it is nonsense, man. Like, was he having the best time the last couple of years? Sure not, right? But how many footballers do this? Look at Eden Hazard right now. Was killing it, absolutely killing it at Chelsea. Went to Real Madrid. Has had a couple bad seasons. Does he deserve to be
Can you elaborate? Can you elaborate on China? What happened with that?
So because China obviously funds a lot of everything in the whole world, right?
Right. Yeah.
And so because Özil, it was to do with like the I can't remember exactly. It's to do with like the concentration camps and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And Özil was like saying it's not okay. He stands behind his president and so on and so forth. And so China basically said to Arsenal, if you play him, we don't give you any more money.
Oh, and there's politics behind it.
Yeah, so he wasn't in the team for Europe. He wasn't in the team for the Premier League. Like he was just absolutely like cut out because of funding. And that's why he's not playing for Arsenal. It's not because he's not good enough or has fallen off or anything like that. He would still be a beast for us the way we're playing right now.
I thought that was Arteta's decision.
No.
It was from way above Arteta's head. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God, I did not know that.
Yep. I'm happy the fact he's going to actually play football. He deserves that. Like he is a human, man. You can't just cut someone out of their career because you don't agree with their political views. You know what I mean?
I respect Özil, man. Wow, that's standing for something. Okay, no, I did. So so I've heard about stuff in China with like I think it's with the Muslim religion, right? Where like they just it's just bad. Yeah. Oh wow, no, I respect. I did not know that was the reason he wasn't playing football. That's crazy. Yeah, so no, big ups to Özil.
Where did he go exactly? Because I know he was in talks with DC, but
now he's going to Fenerbahce or whatever it's called. Now he says I think that's confirmed now that he's going there.
It's actually confirmed.
Yeah. Some people watching live, and shout out to the people watching live. They say stop the cap, but I think both of them say it's the same story. So if anybody can say if that story is not true.
He put out like an Instagram post saying like he would love to play for the club. Hopefully in the new year he'll get registered for the team. Like this has nothing to do with his footballing abilities or the fact that he doesn't work hard or anything like that. If you're putting it down to that, you could offload half the Arsenal team to not playing football anymore for us at the moment.
Yeah, like dude, that's the one thing that I've noticed with. I don't know, like Arsenal, and it's the thing with Arsenal, right? It's like some days they show up, some days they don't. I talk about this with Benfica. I've talked to my brother about this as well. Like and then he's talked to me about it. It just, bro, you don't have sometimes it feels like the players don't want to play, and that's how I feel like it is with Arsenal. Like with Benfica right now, it's the same thing. My brother was having this conversation with me the other day. Like half the players there don't play for the shirt no more or play for the club.
No passion.
There's no passion. And I don't know if that's happening because of COVID or just because of everything internally. I feel the same thing about Barcelona. They're going through some things too because of everything that's happening internally, which then, reflects into on the pitch for the players, bro. If you're in a bad state, if you're in a bad work environment, you're not going to perform on the pitch. And I say the same thing with Grizzy and everybody else at Barca. I think it's kind of the same thing with a lot of these teams nowadays. Not dealing with it internally.
I at first I didn't know. I was kind of like, I don't really know if politics like is a good place in sports. But the more I look at the situation, I think the best way to get to people now is through sports, because like people don't watch TV really. No one's really it's through social media or sports. So I don't know, man. You see a lot of the stuff where like players are standing up for a good cause, man. And I think it's a W, man. I think it's a W.
The one thing, if you agree or disagree with the cause, if they believe in something, I don't think we should cancel them or hurt their career because of something they believe in.
I think a lot of people, I believe in certain things, and I pull up to Twitch still and do my job, and a lot of people watch that disagree with my opinion, and like, for example, someone asked me yesterday if I was taking the vaccine. I said yeah. And then some people in the chat didn't agree. Some people agree, but people still watch because it's everyone's opinion. So I don't know. I think you should be able to speak your mind when you're still doing your thing. So big ups to Ozil.
To the people in your chat as well saying that I'm wrong and he was washed and that's why. Listen, you can think what you want. He was having a bad time. He was getting dropped. He wasn't making it into the team. Sometimes he wasn't making it onto the bench, but he was registered. You know what I mean? He was registered to be able to play. The last 6 months, they didn't register him. He couldn't actually play. If they were like, oh damn, we got mad injury problems, who could we bring in? He can't play. He's not there. And that's not as I say, his footballing ability, he was on the downturn. Arsenal wasn't the right club, maybe the wrong manager, maybe
but we don't even know that because players go through a player of his, we know he's good. So he could have snapped out of that at any moment, right?
Even last year before the end of the season, a couple of times he came on in one of the cup games and scored a goal and got an assist and stuff. He was still there. When you look at the rest of our players, we've got some 15-year-old or 16-year-old kid or whatever registered instead of Ozil. Come on, man. You think that's overability?
It doesn't make any sense, right? It has to be. I think that's exactly what it is. That's what I believe. That's the story I heard as well. It's political. If for him leaving now, hopefully he turns up the end of his career because he's basically at the back end of his career. Hopefully he turns up, can play football, can show people, that were doubting him, can show the people that he can still perform. The one thing though that I'm worried about though is that supposedly he was the one paying for the
mascot's wages.
The mascot, right? What happens now? What happens with the mascot?
Well, this is what I was gonna say, bro. Football was on a wave, right? 100 million for João Felix. We saw stupid transfers, and now there's no money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now there's no money, and I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm nervous, bro, because you look at the situation, you start to you can see it, bro. How are these teams gonna pay for these players? Because this vaccine has it started working? Are they wondering if people are gonna go back in? I don't know. I think you're gonna start seeing a lot of players go on loan now. That's my opinion.
Loans
I think
will be there, but one manager was in the news the other day saying loans, you're either getting somebody coming back from a long-term injury, someone who's out of favor, or somebody who's has doesn't want to play for a club and is the sort of person that you don't want to play for your club either. Before you would get loans of young talent that are trying to come through and stuff. Now people are trying to just loan out, offload their
right, their big salaries. They're big salaries, bro. It's a tough situation, man. I'm scared for world football.
Well, in terms of salaries, there was a list. Let me see if I can find it. Players contract.
Well, what does United do with Pogba?
I think he goes.
Yeah, right. But how do you sell him right now when the market's so low?
That's what I'm trying to say. These players that were valued so highly, then their value is going to have to drop if players they're going to have to be sold off.
Here's some players whose contracts are expiring in this summer that I don't think are getting new contracts because of the money situation. You got Messi, Donnarumma, Alaba, Depay, Wijnaldum, Aguero, Di Maria, Draxler, Mkhitaryan,
your free agents huge.
Lucas Vasquez, Sergio Ramos, Edison Cavani. You could put together.
Nep, have you looked at the players that are still free agents at this moment while we speak to each other?
Crazy.
It's
huge.
I was. They're like the free agents that are coming in and free agents that are there now. Like these are players that could play for, you know, 100%.
Things like
100%, bro. And now, for me, Messi was never staying at Barca. I don't think
he's done.
Nah. That board has done him so dirty. The back end of his career.
I also think that's better for Messi to leave Barca. Like
they did him dirty.
No. Listen to what I'm trying to say. Like it's good for Messi to leave because they did him dirty. 100% agree, but it's also good for the club. The club needs to start rebuilding and redoing something in there. And with all, dude, we talk about this all the time. Old heads start messing things up. They need to get rid of all the old heads, start rebuilding, and start getting to where they were getting to right now. Bankruptcy. I don't know if bankruptcy was really a thing for them, but money is a problem with COVID. Yeah. But Messi leaving, getting rid of Busquets and all these old heads, they need to start doing that and then moving into the new era of whatever Barca is going to be.
Nep, so let me tell you what the NFL did 2 days ago. And I like this idea, but I don't like it because of the false negatives that you get with the COVID testing. So what they did was there was a game that had 7,000 people in the stands, but you had to arrive at 9 o'clock in the morning and the game was played at like 4 in the afternoon. You took a COVID test on site. If you passed the test, they then let you drive a mile to the stadium, park your car, buy your tickets, go in with masks on. So they tested you, then let you go in, buy your ticket, sit down. And I think to myself, is that a way for them to start to, and you had to pay for the COVID test yourself. When you pulled up, it was out of your pocket. You paid the COVID test. But then you think to yourself, with all the false negatives, bro, it just takes one person to be negative in that stadium. Yeah. And now the players probably get it. So I don't know, dude. I don't know what the answer is, but I think we're going to start to see clubs. I'm afraid for Benfica. I'm afraid for the Portuguese league. They made investments, you know, and then but these teams make investments, bro, and everything was kind of. I think the Prem's more safe because the Prem has so TV money. TV money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, no, man, because like, you know.
No, I mean, they also going to survive because they're charging you like, I don't know, isn't it like $20 a damn game or something if you want to watch it in the UK?
I don't know. They changed that now. They changed
that. Did they actually change it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
that was outrageous with the damn pricing for that, dude. That was nuts.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, imagine charging people. Yeah, it's
crazy. And during a pandemic, it just feels weird.
It was pay-per-view for every time you wanted to watch your team, bro. That was crazy.
And then there's the Pogba situation. You know, United hasn't won anything for a long time. You start, that plays into effect of you know, money that's been coming in and money that's been going out. Because have they sold anybody recently for a lot of money before? Like Benfica got lucky, dude. They sold a lot of players before the pandemic, where it's like, okay, we can cruise for a little bit. Has United sold anybody, bro?
No, not that I can remember.
I mean, but United's so filthy, right? Like they have so many fans.
I'm sorry, dude. Money dries up eventually,
but they
bro.
sell so many jerseys, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
United too. Talking about United, dude. Supposedly Van de Beek wants to like leave. Like there's a lot of players that are upset that they're not playing stuff. That's messed up what they did to that kid as well, bro. The kid comes in, doesn't get enough playing time. I don't know if they promised him playing time. He comes in, he's like
Van de Beek.
Yeah, bro.
I like that dude.
He wants to leave. He's not happy because he's not playing.
Somebody called him Van der Bench.
That's crazy right now, man. That's crazy right now.
Oh no, Van der Bench. Oh,
you see that a lot though with players that come from the minor leagues.
Yeah,
that are stars. That these big clubs are scared to put right in, so they leave them on the bench. They never get their chance, and then they just kind of fade off. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's scary. It sucks for them, bro. Because, and even it sucks for us as fans of the game because these kids or whatever you want to call them, you know, that were in the minor leagues, whatever you want to call it, and they come into the bigger clubs, like they could have potential, and now they're just like rotting away on the bench and playing a couple games here and there. This
is really good for a lot of young players. Like I think you're gonna start seeing Arsenal have to use their youth. You're gonna see players. You have to now. You have to.
They are using their youth, right? I mean, like Saka and stuff. They're young. You got a lot of young players at Arsenal. I don't know.
Chelsea was thanking COVID before COVID. They knew COVID was coming, so they got a youth manager, but he's trash.
No, they weren't thinking COVID at all, bro. They went spending, my guy. How do you spend 200? What was it, 200 million? And you're like, what are you, like 13?
Yeah,
but
hold on, what are they, 9th right now, bro? With that team, bro, get out of here, man. Get out of here.
I said this, and I'll say it again, bro. Lampard is a great manager. For like,
that's crazy right now. Dude.
Let me explain. You guys might not just hear me out for a second.
Okay.
All right. Last year he couldn't buy players, so he had players that looked up to him, younger players that he could manage those egos. When you start bringing in Havertz, the best player from this team, Timo Werner, the best player from this team, and then their egos collide, now you need a manager of Zidane, right? Someone that can manage egos. Being a football manager is not just being a football manager, bro. It's controlling players, controlling egos, and getting them right. Zidane knows how to deal with egos. When you bring in the best from teams, now Lampard's like, you got to control this now, bro. You got to be the man that you're not the best player no more. You're not the best player at your team no more, bro. Now you're at Chelsea.
In sports.
Ego's a huge problem in football.
No, that's why I think it's in sports in general. Nowadays, I feel like back in the day, bro, like players played, right? Wherever they went, they played. They had to.
No, but someone
right?
says they're experienced. Would you say that Timo Werner and Havertz are experienced players?
No, I mean they're experienced, but they're still learning, bro. Like
Chelsea,
what are they? 20?
Experienced? Havertz is still young. He's
22, 23. No, that's what I'm saying. Like they're still adapting, and they're adapting to a different league, bro. Like
and a big team.
They're coming from like the Bundesliga, bro. Comparing that to, having what two teams that you're competing against. Let's be honest, bro. Every league is 2-3 teams, and then you're coming into this where every week, what 2 games a week, 3 games a week. It's a lot of games. They have to get into the flow of the prem.
Right, but what I'm saying too, Jay, is like Timo Werner, right? Mm-hmm. He was the best. He could be experienced. He was the best player on that team.
Yeah, I would.
Is he the best player on Chelsea? No, things are different when you're not the best.
Right now, Giroud is their best striker.
Back to Giroud.
Hold on, does he still belong to y'all? Did y'all actually sell him?
I don't know.
Wait, Giroud?
No, they sold him. They sold him.
They sold him, right?
Yeah.
Where did he go?
He's at Chelsea.
No,
he's saying Arsenal.
No,
You guys sold. Yeah, I want people to kind of understand what I mean by this, right? It's kind of like a Bruno, right? Bruno went into that Manchester United locker room and you can see the leadership in him. You see the same thing out of Ruben Diaz. Not all players are like this, bro. Some players get to a place, they're shy. Maybe they're not shy. Maybe they're just maybe their ego's big because they were the best player at the time. I remember that there was George Jesus when he was at Sporting, he came out. He talked about it. But Bas Doss, you remember Bas Doss, right?
Yeah.
Top goal scorer at Sporting, right?
100 million times over the years in FIFA.
He was the best. He was probably the best scorer in Portugal. And he said, you know how he said he had to treat this dude? He said you had to treat him like a kid. You had to baby him. He needed people to know that he was loved. Every player's treat differently.
There was another one like that at Benfica. Enzo, remember Enzo was the same thing.
You had to baby them. So all I'm saying is maybe the Chelsea egos and the way they want to be treated is different, and Lampard's not the guy. Because there's no way that team can be bad. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way, bro. There's no way. On paper, it is physically impossible for that Chelsea team to be bad. I am sorry, bro.
Yeah.
You have the best set of defensive mid in football. Conte.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Hands down. You get one of the best goal scorers from the Bundesliga. You get an unbelievable cam in the name of Havertz. You got good wingers. Your defense is decent. There's no...
Think about Ziyech last year and the year before, the Ajax run where they went to the final, to the semi-final and then lost. Ziyech was killing it. And now I don't even, has he been injured? I genuinely don't even know. I don't even see him.
Bro, and then not only that, let me remind you.
Aren't they playing also Werner out of position? My fault. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Thiago Silva is their center back. This is not a small team, bro. This is players that have done shit in football.
Yeah.
And then there's Pulisic, who's supposed to be the next big thing. You got Ziyech on the other wing, Timo Werner down the middle, Conte holding down your midfield. You got Kovacic. I was about to call him COVID. Kovacic. You got Mason Mount, who everybody hypes up. This is a squad, bro. There's no way this team should be bad. There's no way.
To give it the benefit of the doubt, bro.
Did you see them play Man City?
Yeah, but it's like they all just got there at the same time, bro. They got there at the same time. You got to give them a little bit of time, but they should be doing better than what they're doing.
But is that on the manager or on the players now? Because that's why I say Lampard's a great manager when he couldn't waste money. The moment they wasted money, I don't think it was there, bro.
Because they want to play the way they want to play and they don't want to listen to the manager. Maybe I don't know what's going on, but you got to give them a little bit of time because I don't know.
How much time do you give Lampard and Arteta? Nap, go. Because you have to be sick of sucking, Nap. Y'all suck.
We've been sucking since about 2004, so there's no problem with that.
I feel bad for Arsenal, bro. I'm sorry.
listen, like with the way the world is because of coronavirus, because of the way football is,
Yeah.
unless you're like Sheffield Uniteding the league at the moment, every manager deserves time, man. You can't buy players. Like I was reading this thing about how, you know, them having no break through the summer is going to be like hugely problematic later on during the season because their soft muscle tissue won't have enough time to repair properly. So they'll start, as the years go on, more and more little injuries are going to come out. Players aren't going to be able to play as good as they can or as good as they want. Like, you know, the schedule being packed into a shorter period of time is going to cause issues. Like the footballing world is upside down right now. Sacking a manager is not going to change anything.
It's true. I do agree with you.
Unless you're Sheffield United. In which case, no manager can do worse than the current manager.
I do agree with what you're saying. One thing I will add to that is that I said this, I don't know if it's to my brother or to my cousin. I think this pandemic will take a year or two off of many players' careers. And I'll tell you why, bro. Like, for example, I watch Benfica, so I keep bringing them up. But Benfica played on Friday. Now they play tomorrow. Then they play on Friday again. And they play again on Wednesday. Literally from tomorrow to Friday is 72 hours, bro.
Yeah.
You can't do this to a team. And they're playing a cup game and then going into a Porto game 3 days later. That is not okay for players. You can't recover this, bro. There's no, like, these are not superhumans, bro.
And you're going to have huge squads for this. And right now with the pandemic the way it is, teams right now, I thought there was going to be more offloading. Now I'm not going to lie, the window's open right now. I thought there was going to be more offloading right now with clubs than I've seen. But again, the window's still open for a bit. We'll see what's going to happen with a lot of these.
Listen,
but this is not good.
Speaking from experience, man, I go into back-to-back weekend league games, man. And this is brutal, man. Like, a man can't take it. Man needs a break, yo. Like, you know what I mean? It's taking years off of my hair.
No, that was something else. They got rid of the hair, dude. But
hey, we're gonna make the switch into. Wait, is there anything else y'all want to talk about football, guys? In the chat, if there's anything y'all want to talk, put in the chat real quick.
Oh, I want to talk real quick about what's gonna happen. I guess the same thing we've been talking about the whole time. The French league looks scary, bro. They didn't get the TV deal. I don't know if a TV deal came through. Hearing a lot of teams letting players go. Like, I feel like this whole situation, unless you're like the Prem and you got money for days coming out of everywhere, I feel like a lot of teams are going to be in trouble, and we could maybe see some teams maybe go bankrupt or just
don't say that. We don't want to say.
I don't want to.
Mbappe name I need a home. Arsenal are here.
That's
that's what I'm saying. Like
the PSG, I don't see anything happening with them, bro.
Nah, that dude's rich. That team's rich. They're not going nowhere. They probably signing Messi, by the way. But listen, hopefully
Ramos, I've heard, has gone to Spurs or PSG. That's kind of crazy too, but that's here and nor there.
Or like Arsenal or something. Like,
would you take him?
We're gonna talk about Manscaped in 1 second. But I saw somebody say they want to talk about something. I'm gonna say it, bro. I'll say it because I'm not scared to say it.
Okay. Are we getting in trouble?
Bruno Fernandes is the best cam in the world right now.
No.
I don't care. Yes, best midfield in the world right now. I'm sorry, got
you or whatever. Scoring a lot of pens, no, isn't it?
I don't care. And listen, I'm gonna say it like this, bro. I said it live on my stream when he left. When he was in Portugal playing, before he left, I said Bruno Fernandes is a top 3 midfielder in the world.
Yeah, I agree with that. But not the best.
I
There
love
is
Kevin De
nobody
Bruyne.
in this world better than De Bruyne, man.
No. Nep, listen to what I'm saying. Playing like form right now. In form.
All right, take out penalties and then tell me about it.
Manchester United in second place. This is Bruno.
Yeah.
This is Bruno.
I think
sorry,
Bruno is.
Where is this team without Bruno? Be 100% honest with me.
Oh, they're in relegation. Yeah, they're getting relegated. They're in Division 2, mate. Like,
this man is single-handedly carrying a team. How can people say Kevin De Bruyne is playing better football when Bruno is literally taking this team right now to the promised land, bro? They're in such a good spot, and you can't take it away from him. Is there anyone helping a team tick better than him right now?
But let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If it was somebody else scoring those penalties,
yes,
instead of him, would you still say he's carrying the team?
I don't know how many goals he has. I don't count goals.
Who's winning the penalties? This is where like
I'm talking about.
Where you have to come in with it, right? Like he's scoring a lot of penalties and he is influential. But to say he's the best player, like, come on, man. You got to watch De Bruyne play. Man City are going through some stuff. They got a lot of injury problems in the back line and stuff. And De Bruyne is still just beasting.
Name how many player of the months Bruno has and how much Kevin De Bruyne has.
Yeah, you got like
Done.
Okay, he has a player of the month.
He's playing better, and he's up for another player of the month, isn't he? The dude is playing better from box to box, winning balls back, getting his players running forward, like helping the team tick. I don't think there's anybody. There might not be anybody in the world playing better than him right now.
Other than De Bruyne, yeah.
No, I'm not. Kevin De Bruyne is a better overall. Kevin De Bruyne is the best number 10 in the world. That's not even a question. That's not. I'm just saying at the moment.
I think Bruno is in, but if he did, I kind of see where Nep is saying, bro. Like if you look at his stats are padded, right?
Those penalties instead, yeah. Like
he's still the best midfielder. You don't rate a midfielder on goals, do you? I rate a midfielder on, how you're breaking up play, how you're getting players involved, how a team is ticking. People are saying Messi's playing, but people are saying Messi. We're comparing Messi to Bruno. That's a completely even different conversation. Like, I don't know.
I think it's doing well. I'm happy he's doing well. And let me tell you the reason why I'm happy. Regardless of who you think is doing better, I think he's in form right now. Even though he's scoring pens, right? I think Bruno is definitely in form in the Prem, and I'm happy he is because of the Seleção, which then, it just helps the Portuguese league, and that's all I care about. Because
I don't care about none of that shit. He's cooking.
I do.
Y'all gonna get mad. But
matters, bro.
Y'all gonna get mad.
World Cups, we gotta win some things.
Y'all gonna get mad. Put him on a good team. Watch him be the best cam in the world. Put that man on a good team. Put good players around him.
Man, use a good team, bro.
It's over. Put him where Kevin De Bruyne is.
Hey, listen. You didn't get the memo. They're in second, bro.
I don't care. Put him on Liverpool. Watch how many assists this man has. Yo, he's playing with bums. Greenwood, if you're watching, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Greenwood, I love you, bro. Listen, I love you. I know we talked, like we texted before and stuff. I love you, Greenwood. But there's a couple bums on that team, bro. He's playing with some bums, man. All right, they're in second place. That's fine, bro. Leicester's right there. There's some bums on that team, and he's cooking up some barbecue chicken. Kevin De Bruyne is playing with talent.
I don't know, man. Like, man,
up-to-date stats. I can't find anything.
Man,
even United fans know their team's kind of barbecue chicken. They know. They're like, damn, we're in second, but we kind of suck.
No. They actually think they're winning the league. You didn't get, dude. You haven't.
Man United fans have fallen back into this. Oh, we're actually good again.
Like, it's almost like Rashford's great. Look, there's some great
remember
players.
The whole coming home? You remember we're bringing it home. You remember that time period? That's Man U fans right now, man. They're bringing it home. Bro, that's what's happening right now.
I'm not trying to be like that guy, but let's be that guy for a second. We're gonna go back to United. Wait, let me just go back to a game they won 2-1 against Aston Villa. Let me just read this lineup, man. Anthony Martial, Paul Pogba, Rashford, Bruno Fernandes. Y'all good with that?
Hold on. You did you read the whole lineup? Is that it?
I'm just gonna stop there, and then you tell me this man is cooking with this. Anthony Martial's not even a number 9, bro. He's like a number 9 slash.
Martial, like, listen, Man United have got one of the best attacks in the league, like hands down.
You really think that?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Rashford,
in that league, yes.
Like Rashford, Martial, Bruno, like even Cavani. Like Cavani can still bang goals. Like
Martial is like me in FIFA, bro. You miss sitters. He like sometimes he does some crazy stuff, and then like easy things he messes up on, in my opinion, bro. Like it's nuts to me on that kid. But
the best.
I mean, dude, who else they got? Like
no, one of the best. Like you like obviously it's no Son and Kane, no like Aubameyang.
No Son, no Kane, no Mane, no Salah, no Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne, everybody, bro. It's not even. They're not even top 4.
I don't know, man. They're second, so they've got to be up there somewhere, haven't they?
I think Rashford's incredible, but are you saying Rashford on the same level as Mane and Salah?
Dude, well, I mean, listen, you got to understand Rashford's still a boy, right? Rashford's still
I
young.
know.
And Rashford's on a shit team, because if he was on a good team, bro, he'd be cooking even more.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I agree with what you just said. Rashford can become Rashford is incredible, but Bruno's playing with that right now.
Yeah, and
they're cooking.
Yeah, but then what did we talk about earlier about Van de Beek, right? So Van de Beek's apparently some sick midfielder. They got Bruno Fernandes, they got Martial, Rashford, they got like Messi, Lingard, like chilling in there and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like they have actually got a sick squad. They've got a sick squad, which is why they're going to have a good chance of winning the league this year, because their squad is as deep as basically anyone or everyone's.
Yeah.
And so the consistency will be able to be there for them.
All I'm saying, I'm not taking nothing away. I'm saying this. Bruno Fernandes is not playing with the talent of most of the other Premier League top teams. And you can see him helping a team that was struggling. And now they're competing for a title. And the only thing that changed was Bruno. That's all I'm saying. Huh?
Cavani. They bought Cavani.
Yeah, but he doesn't start.
Yeah, but how do you know his influence in the changing room isn't what's like made them? You know
all
what I
I'm
mean?
saying is we're talking about a team that we used to bully. One man steps in.
I'm still bullying them. I don't know what you're talking about.
One man steps in, and they're competing with Salah, Mane, Bobby.
Salah's not happy, by the way. He wants to leave.
Y'all call it what y'all want. I'm not saying it because he's Portuguese, because I don't even like the dude. He comes from Sparta. I don't care about him. I'm just saying, bro, that we're looking at a dude that came in and transformed the team.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt he's had a big positive influence on them. But this is where, again, going back to the question you asked about managers and how long they have. This season, you cannot take seriously because of the world, because of the everything
I agree,
that's going
but
on.
somebody's going to win that.
Yeah, somebody's going to win, and they're going to want to take it seriously when they win.
As a community, you should unanimously decide that it doesn't count.
Nah. Listen,
You know what
I'm going to openly say this.
Hold on. Time out. If Arsenal wins by a miracle, right? They win the
winning,
league.
Man.
Listen,
Just by miracle. This should be the year that everybody wins. Okay.
I'm going to say this, bro. I have a bet going on with my stream right now that if United wins, I owe them $3,000.
What the hell?
But I'm going to be honest with y'all.
That's three grand in the bank.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think United has a chance, bro. I haven't said this publicly, but I think they have a chance, bro.
You know what I thought was going to have the chance to win?
Jay, this team's not about a crazy amount of talent. They're playing. They're running. There's passion.
But it's 5 games, bro. And
but they're running, bro. They're running.
Something will happen.
This is different. This is different, bro. Like, they're running, bro. And that's all you can ask for a team. They're playing ball, bro. They're playing.
I'm not gonna lie. At this point in time, I thought Spurs would be doing better what they're doing. I thought they were gonna run away with it when they were sitting in first, and I don't know what the hell's been happening.
That's a team.
What do you mean?
That's a squad, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you look around the Prem and you see squads, bro. And you look at United and you go, if y'all look at United, do you go, well, that's a championship squad?
No.
Nep?
No.
Thank you. And this guy is helping them. Now, listen, I'm just saying right now, in my opinion, I think he could be probably the best midfielders in the world. At the moment, for the past 2 months that have passed, is he better than Kevin De Bruyne? No chance, bro. Kevin De Bruyne is not the best midfielder in the world. Kevin De Bruyne's up there for one of the best players in the world, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The kid is talented. The dude is talented. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying at the moment, you go based off of moments, right? And off of the moment, you look at it, and I personally think they're pretty good, dude. Like, I mean, he's pretty good, man. You look at like the moment.
No doubt about it. That's why I put him in my team of the year vote. Like, him and De Bruyne were in there. Like maybe it's like my love affair for De Bruyne or what, but maybe it's because I have packed his team of the year last 2 years in a row. But I think whenever I watch De Bruyne, I tell you what I love about KDB when I watch him, man. Mm-hmm. The way he sees and then makes passes just makes me be like, man, there's no one that does that. There's no one out there that really nice passes like that.
I agree.
In my opinion, for the past last 5 games, the best teams in the Prem right now is Manchester United, Everton. Everton's only lost 1 game. Leicester City's been good, and Arsenal's been good.
Oh yeah, there it is.
It has to be said. In the last 5.
Hold on, are you counting you counting like tournaments or just like league games?
Last 5 in the Premier League, bro. In the Premier League, you look at City. City's draw 2. They've tied 2, and again, that's not bad. They haven't lost. They've tied 2. Manchester United's only tied 1. Everton lost 1 game, 1-4. Leicester City only lost 1 game. And then United 4 wins, 1 draw. So and then Arsenal has what does Arsenal have? 1 loss. Actually, Arsenal, you know what? City's better than Arsenal, bro. My fault.
Hold on, man. What about Spurs in that, bro?
We've got like 3 wins and
3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. You got lost in there.
Where's Spurs on that?
City has 3. Where's Spurs? Spurs have 2 losses, 2 draws, one win. They're
Oh,
if
yeah,
it
they're ass.
started now, they're in relegation zone. So Liverpool's been awful. 2 wins, 2 draws, a loss. They've been horrendous.
Yeah. And you know when Arsenal beat West Brom, and I was like, oh man, Arsenal was sick, like we're scoring goals in that, and everyone was like, it's only West Brom. West Brom drew with Liverpool. West Brom have like 4 points this whole year, and one of them was against Liverpool. So relax. I hate this whole it's only this club mentality.
Hey,
you know
that goal from I suck with his name. Ings.
Danny Ings? Yeah, that was a banging goal.
That was a banging goal against Liverpool. It was such a beautiful goal. Hey, we're gonna transition into FIFA because this is the part where people are gonna get really mad because we're gonna have some intense conversations. But first, I want to talk about Manscaped, man. There's a bunch of stuff I'm supposed to read off for you guys, but I'm not going to because I'm just gonna hit y'all with some pure facts. This stuff is good for your balls. I just said it, man. All right, look, man. You play foot champs. You sit in this chair. Your balls are hot. Swampy. You need this, man.
My balls are hot.
Your balls are hot. Listen.
You get sweaty balls. Let me show y'all.
The Perfect Package 3.0. It comes with the trimmer, okay? First of all.
Make sure you're manscaping, bro. Yeah. Like if you're not doing that, like you need to be doing that.
This trimmer's perfect. You can't hurt yourself. Yeah,
bro. I done cut myself multiple times before that.
Oh. Hey, for the people listening at home, you can't really see what we're doing.
Oh my God.
You put this on. You know what I'm saying? It smells good. You got yourself some deodorant for your balls. You know what I'm saying? You got yourself some cologne.
You got a light on there as well? Ooh.
Yeah, got some light, got some everything. Hey, first of all, can we get a W for everybody watching live? Our first sponsor. And yo, I appreciate them. They give you a nice little bag. You get boxers with it as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you get fresh boxers after you sit there and you manscape. You go ahead and put boxers on.
And I know a lot of y'all want to know this because a lot of y'all care about this. 100% vegan. You know what I'm saying? I suck with this word. It's called it's 100% vegan. It's 100%. What's that word? Hydro. Oh man,
I don't know, bro.
I can do this. I sometimes I can speak a little bit of English. Hypoallergenic. Is that how you say it?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. It's all that, bro. This is completely safe, cruel free. Yo, I'm telling you guys right now, man. It smells good. Yo, it makes your balls smell good.
Fresh.
Hey,
like a new man, bro.
Hey, my boys in the chat. Look, Valentine's Day's coming up. Okay, your girl will be happy if you spray your balls.
Manscaped. It adds an inch. I'll just say that. I'll say that.
Get 20% off and free shipping. Use code STICK at manscaped.com. manscaped.com. Can one of my mods put it in the chat? I love you guys, Manscaped. I appreciate you.
Let me tell you, man, it adds an inch. I doubled in size after I Manscaped.
Oh, man.
You gotta love it, dude.
Hey. Yo, listen, I will say this, Manscaped. Thank you for taking care of my balls. I appreciate you. Now, with that being said, we're moving to FIFA. Nep, so it was gonna be me and my brother, and then you've been. First of all, I want to give you respect, not because you're one of my good friends, but because you got balls.
Oh yeah,
and now they smell good. Nah, because when you're somebody in our industry, yeah, like. You never want to argue with viewers because you don't want to lose viewers. It's not something you want to do, right? It's not smart for your brand, for your business, right? Like if someone comes to you and says something, it's better to just ignore it. But I've seen you on Twitter lately, and you were very passionate about the golden goal thing. And then I've seen people kind of making fun of you behind the scenes. Like I've seen it with my chat. I'll say something, and then they'll be like, "Oh, Nep's for golden goal," or whatever. Like they'll make like a joke about what you say because they think you work for EA now, which you're the furthest from EA. I'll give you.
I'll just say this straight away before we get into opinions and talk about the golden goal and something like that. I never, ever, ever have a chip in the game. I don't play for EA, against EA, for content creators, against content creators. I just say what my honest opinion is about the individual thing. I'm never angling. I'm never like, let me go against the grain with golden goal to stir up some drama to get my name out there. I couldn't give a damn about that. I've had my name out there. It's been and done. I just say what I feel always about a specific thing. And if that goes against popular opinion, then I'm not going to change my opinion just because of that.
Yeah.
Respect that.
The homie in the chat asking for the code for Manscaped. It's STICK. It's 20% off and free shipping. All right, so I'll jump back to this because I'll be honest. I didn't say this publicly, Nep, but I said it to my brother, and even my brother was like, he disagreed with me. I love golden goal, but I think it's shit, and I'm gonna tell you why I think it's shit. I think it's ruined the rest of friendlies. Now let me finish. This is when EA needs to look at the community, in my opinion, and they need to go, they like this golden goal thing. Let's make a golden goal place.
Yeah, but they won't do that. They don't care about that. They don't care.
See? But that's where I'm at. That's my problem with it, because now they're allowing every friendly mode to be ruined by golden goal, when all they had to do was make a golden goal section and be like, hey guys, you guys really like this? Let's do this for you. Do objectives in golden goal and let it flow, bro. And for the first time, come together with the damn community and see what they like, see what they enjoy. Stop acting like you're doing something special for us and just give us what we're already doing.
Here's the thing, and this is again something I try and like kind of educate to my viewers in terms of business sense. EA, they're not out to get you, and they're not there for you. They don't care if you enjoy it. They don't care if you hate it. They are there to do what's right for them.
Yeah.
And nothing else. If you like it along the way, that's a bigger dub. If you hate it along the way, so long as their money is up, so long as their numbers are up, they don't care if you say you hate it. Because this is the problem with our community, specifically our community on Twitter, on Twitch, on whatever social media platform it is. You will scream that you hate this game until you are blue in the face whilst playing it.
Yep.
That's the biggest problem. Man, imagine anyone that comes into my stream and they're like, oh, I hate your content. You're still here.
Yep.
You're still watching. You're still a number on the screen. You still benefit me. And that's what EA like. They're like, man, these guys keep saying how bad they hate the game, but they keep switching it on every day.
Well, this is what...
And that's the thing. That's the one thing that I was talking to my brother about this, right? Golden goal. I like the idea. I wish they did a separate thing. I don't like where the game is going. We'll get into this probably into other stuff. Like friendlies now, it doesn't matter what you do, right? You go in, you score the goal, or somebody scores on you. And the thing that I think is disrespectful is hell. Number one, I've been saying this and I do this in my stream. If I'm going to do the golden goal, let me pause the game. I hate when people score and then pause automatically. It annoys the shit out of me. I don't know what it is about it, but I feel like it's disrespectful, right? Number one, now everybody's expected to do it, and you can't do anything in the game. The golden goal thing would be a good idea. They're not going to do it because all they care about, man, if they had the golden goal thing and they changed it up like they try to do, right? They added more goals, all this other stuff. All they care about is when you turn on your PlayStation, your Xbox, when you go into the game, they see that number, and that number says that you're on, and you're on for this amount.
Bro, they honestly
this
really
amount of hours, bro, and they don't care.
I'm going to be honest with you. They don't even give a shit about that number, yo. Listen, they dropped the
care
patch,
about
by
that,
the
bro.
way.
They care about that.
They dropped the patch, by the way, and about time they fix the ball, because there's colorblind people that can't see the damn ball. David Myler is like, guys, can you please stop letting us go into games with a red ball because I can't see it, and it took him this long to fix it. But guys, the number,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I had the cyan, like the red lines on my on my stadium or whatever, and I was going into games and I had viewers telling me they couldn't see it. Yeah. So I was like, oh hell, let me just change the color. You know what I mean? So I put the lines back to a color that they could see. But yeah, it's crazy that it takes them this long, bro.
So let me break this down for you guys. And this is the way I see it. And again, I'm just a fat Portuguese dude that gives his opinion. So the CEOs at EA Sports, they're at their meeting on Monday, and Jimmy walks in and goes, hey man, listen, we need to fix these pack weights because they're bad. And the guy's gonna return and be like, well, how do the people feel? And they're gonna say, they're mad. And then they're gonna be like, okay, quickly, can you show me the numbers for sales? And they're gonna go, oh well, this year we're up 48% of sales. The CEO's now gonna say, don't change anything with the game, get out of my office.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter how many packs they sell, how broken the game is, until the game starts. Every year this game gets sold more. The CEOs don't look at how the game plays. The CEOs don't even know what FIFA is. They don't watch football. They don't watch soccer. They probably watch cricket. The guy that running the top of EA, he doesn't care. As if that number's a higher percentage, they don't care about the rest.
You're just a statistic at the end of the day, brother.
So the number of sales, look, if I own a company, Nep, stand up for a second. Let me see your shirts.
Oh yeah.
All right, so Nep just put these shirts out, right? I'll work for Nep. I'll work for Nep. He just put these shirts out. Everybody hits me up and goes, man, that's the ugliest shirts that Nep has ever released. I'm not saying that is Nep. I'm just saying that I think it's a beautiful shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, but then I go to Nep comes to me, goes, "Hey man, everyone's saying my shirts are ugly." I'm gonna say, "Nep man, you sold 70% more on this merch than you did on the last one." Nep's gonna go, "Oh fuck it, let them say this ugly then." Yeah. Right? Are you gonna fix?
Oh, 100%.
You're gonna keep?
No. Yeah. Yes. Listen, and we've been talking about this for years, but even though we're the same, the viewers change. Some viewers stop watching, new viewers come in, and so they don't always get to understand. There's a few things that people need to understand. Number one, EA are already working on the next game.
Yeah.
So unless something is absolutely catastrophically broken, they won't fix it in a hurry. They might, we've got the first patch now in like 2 months. But they won't fix it in a hurry. Number two, doesn't matter how many people say they're not enjoying it. It's about how many people are actually playing it. It's not about what you feel. It's about what the facts are. And so long as they're making more sales every year, making more microtransaction revenue every year, have more social media presence every year because more content creators are blowing up and promoting their game, they're going to sit back and be like, let these guys take our game.
For free. Let me speak on that real quick. Because people, for some reason, think that EA paid content creators. There is not one content creator that's ever received. Dude. Well, I don't know. I can only speak for myself. I can only speak for myself. I have never received a check with EA Sports name on it. Ever. Never in my entire life have I received.
Oh, that's not true. I actually won a Gfinity tournament once.
And it's really?
It was Gfinity that paid it, but it was EA sponsor. So I've
never. But
I'm big in the pro scene is what I'm trying to get at. So.
I will say this. Is FIFA 21 better than FIFA 20? In my opinion,
no.
Yes.
In my opinion, yes.
In my opinion, yes. But it's comparing shit to shit.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the better shit, dude.
Yesterday I was playing Weekend League, and I was playing with different formations, and my viewers like, "Damn, Skills, you're really shit now, man. You're washed." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm trying stuff." They're getting dominated, by the way. I only had like 3 losses still. So anyways, I'm like, all right, guys, let's check this out. I'm going to go 4-4-2 defensive, and I'm going to put the custom tactics of a professional player, and I want you to watch this. And everybody's like, okay. So I go 4-4-2 defensive, and I quickly win 7 games with everybody backing out. Every game I had over 60% possession. And they're like, "Damn, Skills, you're solid." And I'm like, "Oh, so now I'm a top 100 player." So I said, so in 45 minutes of playing those 7 games, you're telling me I became better. And no one had an answer. And what I'm trying to get to is this game, you don't need to know how to defend. You don't need to know how to play it. You just need to follow what is broken. Shout out to my boy, I say his name wrong, bro. Anders, right? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
The dude is remarkable. The kid is outstanding. He showed people a way to play the game, and now every fucking person in this world plays that one way, and they think they're as good as him.
The other kid as well, Julian. He's got like over 300 wins in a row. But here again is the thing, man. And this is why like foot champs in general is just useless. But people are like, "Oh, you use foot champs to see how good you are." No,
that's
you don't.
a lie.
Go into division rivals if you want to see how good you are, because there you're playing against the best of the best as well, not against some random guy who's probably just picked up the console for the first time ever. But the way these guys, and I can't wait till the next like major pro event, dude, because it's like, man, you thought La Croqueta spam, El Tornado finesse shot spam was crazy. When you see people run up and down the field doing step overs 300 times a minute, then you're going to see a game where you're like, "What the hell am I watching? I thought this was a football game."
This is what pisses me off, Nat, because people tell me FIFA 19 sucked because it was a broken mechanic being abused to win games, which was time finesse shots. But now it's okay for someone with Holland to do 75 step overs in a row with Holland, by the way,
or, you can
or with Harry Kane
bro.
or Lewandowski. Oh, and they did nerf step overs, people are saying now. But I want to, this is what I'm trying to get to with you guys.
They nerfed them, but they didn't nerf them enough.
No, I think they nerfed them again. There's a patch that's dropping now.
A patch now. Okay.
I want to, this is my problem with this game. And this is coming, look, you guys can say whatever. I've top 100 in every single game. I've 40-0, 30. I'm not trying to big myself up. I'm just saying right now that this game is impossible for a top 100 player to get on it, jump on any formation, and beat someone using the meta. which means there needs to be nerfs. So what I'm trying to say by that is, unless you're remarkable, you can't go into any formation, go up against someone playing the 4-4-2, everybody come back on defense, and win the game, which means something needs to be nerfed.
Yep.
There needs to be a nerf, bro.
Not necessarily nerfing, balancing.
Balancing.
I've been saying this.
Otherwise, you're going to nerf everything until nothing works, which is going to be the same problem. It's going to be the same things that work. You need to make crossing more about. You need to be able to take that Romelu Lukaku special card and be able to have a good chance of scoring headers with him from crosses, but you can't. The only way you can score crosses is the driven crosses across the front line, and you can score those with anyone. Messi, Insigne, doesn't make any difference. They need to balance the game more. But what frustrates me about the whole meta is the game is decided whether it's better or worse than the previous year or another year's game based on how people enjoyed the meta. People hated El Tornado spam, so that game was horrible. People love this 6-0-4 formation crap. People love having 6 men in their box and 2 men coming back, and then when they're getting the ball, having 4 men already up front and just banging a through ball because it suits them. You know what I mean? The game's still terrible. The game's still broken. But because you enjoy it, all of a sudden it's better than the last.
Well,
this game is still horrible.
It's because it's winning, Jay. It's winning.
No. It's exactly. I agree with that. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The one thing that annoys me about this game more than anything, number one, FIFA, as in general, we talk about this for years, and we've talked. I've heard you talk about it. We've all talked about it. It's something that EA doesn't know how to do. They don't know how to balance anything. Any other competitive game, if there is something broken, they try to jump on it and fix it or nerf it. EA Sports does not do that. They see something broken, they let it sit there.
It's not that they don't know how to. It's that they don't need to. Because once again, they make the sales. And number 2, they got a yearly cycle.
After
League of
September,
Legends, that game doesn't change. Yeah. You know what I mean? They got months to keep perfecting the game.
After
September. Hey, listen, I'm going back to this real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You know how you were talking about, everybody likes this play style. The one thing that I can't stand about what EA is doing now is that it's, bro, I can't get on the game and play the way I want to play. I like tiki-taka football. You can do it to an extent, but you can't do it like you used to in old FIFAs.
Well, because you get punished now.
Well, you get punished, but that's what I'm trying to say. Football, man, and we all are fans of the game. Different managers, different strategies, different ways to play the game. You can still win, right? Yeah. If you want to say, because then you have the people, oh, this is a game, it's not realistic, but then EA wants to throw the realistic or it's a game thing whenever they want, like whenever it suits them, right? I feel like this game needs to legitimately allow people to play their style and not punish you for the way you want to play. And it's annoying that there's no skill gap going to this.
So this is where I'll say it, bro. 4-4-2 defensive is the most broken formation of any FIFA ever. And people come to me and they say, well, 4-2-3-1. And I say, no. Nope. And they say, well, why not 4-2-3-1? Because 4-2-3-1, when it was popular at its highest, we weren't putting comeback on defense. Now you have a 4-4-2 that these 2 CDMs sit so far back, and then you put everyone on comeback on defense. And then when you get into the game, you click down on your D-pad and you tell your strikers to come back on defense. This is not football. This is EA Sports having their fucking casuals not quit the game.
Yep.
And I'm sick of it, bro. I don't care. You can come to me and say, oh, Skills, you're going to lose a brand deal. I don't give a shit, bro. I ain't going to lose no brand deal. I've always spoke my mind. I'm going to say it. EA Sports don't want these little Billies and Bobs and Juniors to leave their game and go play COD, so they're fucking making it easy to play the game.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're making a top 100 player play against a kid that don't know how to play this game, and it feels like they're a top 100 defender. They ain't good, bro.
Let me tell you this. If you take like a diamond League of Legends player and put them against a bronze League of Legends player, oh, it's a massacre. It's a fucking massacre.
I say this shit all the time because
if you take a top 100 foot champs player and put him against like a gold 3 player, it's a tie game.
Yes,
it's a close game.
Yes, I hate this shit about FIFA, dude. It's so annoying.
Listen, I was playing on my big account yesterday, and I was barely beating gold 1 players. I go into the 4-2-3-1. They didn't make it out of 20 minutes. After 20 minutes of the game, they backed out. And I went to show the leaderboards. Go check my leaderboards on my big account. You'll see it. And my chat's like, damn, Skills, that's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, dude, it shows you how broken this game is in certain formations. I'm not taking nothing away from anybody who runs these formations. You're a great player, bro. Like,
man, you got to play. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. The one thing that I will say to the community is the one that breaks the games, right? We've like in any competitive game, you're gonna find the broken shit. You're gonna use the broken shit until the wheels fall off. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
The thing is, companies are usually quick to try to switch things up. The thing with FIFA is that, dude, some people are actually happy with this game, right? And then we complain about this game.
Okay, Jay, and that's okay. Let them be happy because no one wants you to be miserable. And I'm not saying that I'm happy with this game. I played 45 games of Division 1 in 2 days last week.
But the thing is, you played that, and then you probably lost to a Division 5 player.
But that's okay. I don't go into the weekend league wanting top 100. I say this openly, bro. I only want top 100 for YouTube. Top 100's fucking irrelevant. Doesn't matter. Rewards are trash. I literally want top 100 so my viewers are happy with the RTG. I don't give a shit about top 100. That shit's irrelevant, bro. No one cares for that no more. The sad truth is this. All EA Sports is pushing are these fucking menus.
Yep.
I have to now become a menu streamer or a menu YouTuber because you can't make good gameplay.
And you know what? Like for us, and I talked about this on stream for myself a few weeks ago. It has changed content creation for the worse. Right?
100%.
Dude, I was streaming and I got some grief because I had low viewers on Facebook. Right. First of all, it's whatever, right? Facebook is a new platform, or it's an up and coming platform. I'm obviously going to have lower viewers there than I would on YouTube or
of course.
And I said to people, the reason why I have low viewers isn't because I'm this content creator that's fallen off or anything, but it's because I'm playing the actual game. That's why I've got low viewers. So I built some upgrade packs. I was tweeted it out and stuff. My viewers doubled. As soon as I finished with those packs, my viewers halved.
Yeah,
bro.
Like they don't want gameplay content. It's so sad, man.
Hey, dude, I sit there in my stream and I'll be having conversations like we're having here with the stream. We'll be doing menu stuff, opening packs, building packs, doing whatever, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm like, all right, let's go try out this team. Right when I swear to God, right when I go in, chat just dies. I'm like, did my stream go down? What's going on? People just don't want to see it. And also the creativity of videos and even like cool teams, that's gone, bro. And it's very, very sad.
Dude, yeah. Listen,
it's very sad because that used to be my favorite part of FIFA.
I'm gonna say it like this, bro. And Nep, God is my witness. Let me be strike down if I'm lying. Nep, I've told you this and I'll say it and I'll openly say this shit, bro. Hey, listen, bro, when share play became a thing, I was getting top 100. I called EA Sports. I had one connection at EA Sports. He didn't like me very much, but I had one connection. I emailed him. He finally calls me. I'm in front of a bar at the beach. He calls me. I pick up the phone. I'm like, yo, what's up? And he's like, well, what's going on? What's going on? I say, yo, this share play stuff for rewards, it's going to ruin your game. It's going to show people how terrible this shit is. People that are actually getting top 100 aren't rewarded. You guys need to remove it. You know what he replied to me with? It's good for EA. It gives a lot of eyes to the game.
Yep.
Now you have everyone and they mama doing share play icon packs, and that's the only content getting views. Your game is not popular on YouTube because you have a good game. It's because of fucking share plays. It's because of these addicting packs. You're just force feeding more packs down people's throats, and you're not fixing the actual problem, which is the gameplay. I'm a gameplay guy, bro. I don't play this game for packs. I play this game for gameplay, bro. I want to enjoy gameplay. I want to play FIFA. I want to play football. So this shit irritates me, bro, because I didn't get into go on.
This is where it gets tricky though, right? Because I'm the same as you. I love games where I can grind the game and like play the game. I want to be able to play for a team of the year. I want to have the full team of the year at the end of the game from nothing other than going play game. But I can't, right? As a content creator, it is so sad that I will get more views and make more money and more exposure from opening somebody else's pack. That will take me 20 minutes to 30 minutes than sitting there and playing 30 games of Weekend League or 30 games of Rivals and putting that video live and people will be like, what the hell is this shit? I don't care about this.
And look, and I want to give a W to like I said, Anders, right? Because he's pulling viewers without touching packs. But he's that
You want to know
one,
you want to know why he pulls
kind.
viewers?
Because
He's pulling
young.
viewers the same reason why Tex was pulling viewers, because he's so good at the game. People go there to see what he's doing. They
Yeah.
learn it, then they leave.
They leave.
Yeah.
They don't come
I
back.
guarantee you he won't still be this successful. Well, I can't guarantee it. I hope he is this successful, but
Yeah.
we've seen it with Gorilla, with Tex, with #Harry. All these big pro players that have got something unique about them.
Yeah.
They get mad viewers, they blow up because people want to know what it is they're doing.
Yeah.
Then it calms down, the wave gets ridden, and then it goes back to normal.
And gameplay next year, let's just be honest, could change, and you're not as 300 and 400. Yeah, you're not as good. You know what I mean?
And I love these dudes, bro. I watch Harry's fucking entertaining.
Harry for me is like probably the best content creator out there right now.
He's
like,
amazing. Harry's awesome, bro. His content's amazing. Anders is exceptional. These pro players have special things about them. And the sad truth is this, and this is what people don't want to hear, but I'll say it, bro, is there's a lot of people like Anders out there. And there's a lot of people like Harry out there. But no one gives a fuck about them because they care about people reacting to other people's share plays. I do it. I do people's share plays. I also do it because in my business, I have to either adapt or be forgotten.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Would I rather drop a Road to Glory every day with gameplay? 1,000%. 1,000%. But I can't. I need to drop share plays. Otherwise, I won't get searches. I'll be relevant.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You'll have viewers today that won't watch you in 2 years' time or 1 year's time, right? And that's fine. That's just the circle of life.
The circle
right?
of life,
yeah.
To stay relevant, you need to make sure the new people that come into this world, the kids that are like 10 now that in 2 years will be 12 or 13 and actually start watching FIFA, you need to make sure that you get those guys, that they start watching you. So you have to do the content that people want to watch. And it is so sad, man. Like for me, I sit there and I just think, I said to you the other night, Skills, this isn't why I started YouTube. This isn't why I do this.
Me neither.
But if I don't do this, I'll fade out so quick and that'll be it. My career be over. It's so sad, man. It's so sad.
I look at people for example, I'm just trying to think of someone that's remarkable at this game and just doesn't get the views they deserve. Huge Gorilla, for example. Huge Gorilla deserves the 200K a video. You know, there's so many guys on Twitch that are barely pushing 100 viewers.
I definitely deserve the 200K. 100%, bro. There's a lot video coming out soon.
There's a lot of people on Twitch that are remarkable at this game and don't get views because the share plays, right? The share plays and other content. And I'm talking about people that are just good at FIFA. But the sad truth is that the FIFA community doesn't care about gameplay, and we're back to the you know what where it's about EA making a better product for people to enjoy. People can say whatever they want about FIFA 19. A lot of people say it was bad. It was the game that you could get the most views with when you went into gameplay. Because
it was the most fun to watch.
It was the most fun, bro.
Oh, dude,
it was the most fun to watch.
One of the series that has been a staple of both our channels over the last few years, and even Jay as well, has been drafts.
Yep.
Now, drafts don't get views, man.
Nope.
Because drafts used to be about you build a cool squad, you play some games, you get some packs.
Boom.
The whole pack thing has been blown out of proportion. People don't want to see you get a couple packs in a video anymore. You need hundreds of packs.
It's
Otherwise,
crazy.
they don't give a shit. People don't want to see gameplay. So that's two of the three positives of draft gone. And then with squad building, people don't care about a draft squad anymore because half the players that are in the game aren't in the draft.
Yeah. And
so it's like, you can't, what can you do? Like some of the cool content that we actually used to make, you can't even make anymore.
So back
and
in
dude, even when like even now I would say, right? Like you could do 10 icon packs, right? And just say by some miracle, which always seems to happen to me, I never get anything that's a big name, right? With the icons, like that video is not going to get views, even though it's 10 icons in a thing. I'm just like that, you know what I'm saying? Because people are doing 30, 25, and they're getting the big players. And then like, dude, the content is just really, really weird with FIFA nowadays, bro.
Listen,
and it's not creative at all, in my opinion.
This is what I'm telling you. And this is what I'm trying to explain to you. The reason I brought it up with top 100 was because there was people that were getting top 100 that deserved those views. But the views were going to the content creators that could, me, you, we all did it, paid for top 100 rewards. At the time, I wasn't paying because I was getting it every weekend. If I didn't get it, I would hit somebody up, boom, I'd pay somebody, and then I had rewards. Now, the content creator that can't pay somebody but is doing it themselves, they no longer are relevant because the guys that don't get it can just pay for it. So now what you're having is a YouTuber named Jimmy, pack the best team of the year in the game, and he uploads and thinks he's about to become someone on YouTube, but you're not, because one of the big content creators, including myself, just uploaded 10 Ronaldos in one video during Team of the Year.
Yeah.
Because it's not their content, it's content they just got from their viewers. So this content that's going out is not actually us making content. It's just other content that's getting views. And you see like #Harry, his channel's fully his content. And that dude's doing great. And I respect it, man, because he's found a way.
They are few and far between though, man. The people that can put their own content out and bang views, they're so limited now the
fact that my RTG is rotated around gameplay and still getting over 120 I feel blessed, because I know people don't play this game like that no more. They just don't. They're here for the packs. They're here for the big titles. And the fact that I feel extremely blessed, bro, because it's very hard now to get gameplay views, man.
I also feel like gameplay stuff would be more relevant if EA would just listen and update.
That's what we're coming back to.
The rewards when it comes to team or foot champs, right? Like, dude, the foot champs rewards, and we talk about this. I feel like with every time there's this podcast, we're talking about this. The reward system is so, and we talked about this as well, right? The reward system is so bad. And dude, I used to feel like, and we had this conversation, like the cards that used to come out used to make you feel like you wanted to play the game and use those cards, but because of the meta now, these cards are obsolete. They're not worth it. It's not worth building a cool, fun team. How many times you go into a game and you see Ronaldo, Mbappe, Neymar, like it's the same damn teams over and over and over, and it's exhausting, bro. It's literally exhausting. Same tactics, same reward, and the rewards are just garbage.
The problem is the rewards are the problem. They could make the perfect, most balanced game. People would still watch packs over gameplay because that rush. That people living vicariously through you because they can't afford. People can play the game themselves. They can't afford to open all these packs and stuff. That's a problem. They can make the most perfect game. They still won't get gameplay. The only way you will get gameplay views is if they assign menu level time rewards for gameplay. I spend 20 minutes in the menus. I can get myself the full UCL completed. I can get myself 50k pack, 45k pack, mega packs, all sorts. I play 20 minutes of one game. I get like 700 coins.
Yeah.
That's the problem. When I play one game and get a 50k pack at the end of it every single time, now all of a sudden people are watching gameplay. They're like, damn, can't wait till he gets this 50k pack and I can see what comes out of it.
He comes out,
but it's all about packs again. It's never about gameplay.
I'll jump to this real quick, right? Someone said in the chat, well, what about Castro getting 30,000 viewers during gameplay? That's why Castro's the GOAT. That's why, right? Because
that's what I said. There's some anomalies. There are some special characters,
Castro, people aren't watching Castro for FIFA gameplay. Castro has built an audience that fucks with him so much that people see him as a great person, a great content creator, and they watch him through gameplay or good gameplay. You could put this kid on FIFA 16 that nobody's playing right now, and he'll probably get 40,000 viewers. Castro is a great streamer. #Harry is a great content creator. Anders is a great FIFA player. It's not because of FIFA, right? You're not seeing these people get views because of FIFA. They're great content creators. And we're not going to the point where it's like, oh, people aren't getting more views because of this, because of that. We're not talking about views. We're going back to the point that you can see how much people don't care about gameplay through how much views packs get compared to anything else. But then everyone complains about packs. You see where I'm coming from? This is the cycle and the problem of this game is people just care about the packs, but then complain that the packs are the problem. And it's this vicious cycle of everyone just wanting more packs, more SBCs to not play the game.
You know, the sad part about the whole situation too is that they want these packs, they want these SBCs or whatever the hell they want at the time, bro.
We all do.
Listen, we all do. Like, I'm waiting to open up a mid-icon prime. Come on, man. I want to get these cards too. But the thing is, like, they don't. You made me lose my train of thought. They want these packs and stuff, but then when it comes to when they don't get something good, they're mad, right? So with these promos and stuff,
this is me in a nutshell, Jay. Right? And I have an internal battle with myself all the time, where if EA release nothing, I'm pissed. And if they release something, I'm pissed.
You're pissed because it's not what you want, right? It's not what you expected.
And it's a huge, and what it comes down to is, and it comes full circle back around to this golden goal stuff, right? It genuinely comes down to entitlement. People feel, myself included, people feel like they are deserving of something that they want. They feel entitled to something that they want. And the EA don't give a damn about your entitlement levels. They don't care. And it's the same. I feel like I want more milestones. EA don't care. That's me just being entitled. Like I'm literally, people like, oh, you should quit 1-0. Why? And I get why people do golden goal because they don't have time, right? People are like, oh, man, I work so many hours just to provide food for my family and put a roof over my head. I don't have the time to sit there and play the game to get these. So golden goal helps me out. That's cool that golden goal helps you out. And I'm glad that it's helped you out. But that is a level of entitlement that you think you still deserve what other people had to work even harder for just because you didn't have time. And that's not the way it works.
And that's not anybody's responsibility but your own. You know what I mean? Like if you want something, you have to make it's shitty to say, bro. You got to make the time for it, right? Like that's just the way it is.
I just think the whole point of this conversation is, you know, when you look at the grand scheme of things, and I see a lot of people bringing up Pie Face's name and Castro's name, and guys, there's one thing that you got to understand is nobody came up because they opened a couple packs, right? Pie is where he's at.
They put the grind in, bro.
Because Pie worked harder than anybody else out there.
I'll give you a prime example of someone as well, right? And I know he's had his ups and downs in this community as well, right? But Haber is a grinder, right?
Yep.
Haber 2 years ago was getting 1,000 views a video. 6 months ago, at times, was getting 5K views a video. Now he's getting hundreds of thousands of views a video, not just because he's uploading some packs, but because as soon as those packs are out, he's streaming.
He's grinding.
I remember last year, he stayed up on Thursdays until 7 o'clock in the morning to get the first rewards and get his video out first on YouTube. His thumbnails are ahead of the game. Like his recent thumbnails are better than anybody else's out there because of the way he's doing it. He's marketed himself incredibly well. He's put his fingers in everybody's pies, sometimes to the point where he annoys people. He's like, hey, I'm going to come play games with that, then come play games with these, and then come play games with these. But he's doing all the right moves to get his name out there and get his views out there and build his career. And you got to respect that. Like you 100%. Respect that massively. You get somebody that just uploads packs and uploads packs and uploads packs, they won't get any views. That's just not how it works.
And it just shows you that it's the grind, bro. Like not Castro, Pie, everyone is where they are because they've grinded and worked extremely hard. What I'm trying to explain to people is right now you can see the state of gameplay when anyone goes into gameplay and is not opening packs, their views go down. Anyone who uploads a gameplay video beside an icon pack video, the icon pack's gonna bang harder than any gameplay video. And this is the where this game is at. And I don't know how EA fixes it or how they don't fix it, how they fix it, but it just shows you that people just don't enjoy the gameplay that as much as they used to, bro.
Because we both know one of the biggest problems with why people don't enjoy gameplay anymore is because it is too damn competitive.
Yeah.
No matter what you do or where you go, you are playing against insane players at your level. Even if you're a Div 7 guy, those other Div 7 guys is the same as a Div 1 guy playing against a Div 1 guy. It's just too competitive. There's no chill mode. And I thought the co-op stuff this year would be cool. I thought the friendlies would be cool. But friendlies is skill-based matchmaking. It's not cool. And guess what? Guess where you could have some fun where there's no skill-based matchmaking but seeded? In draft. Guess what you can't do in draft? Play co-op. That's cool. Cheers, EA. Like every game is the toughest goddamn game you're going to play that day. And that drains people.
Yeah.
You know why they want that to happen? They don't want you in the game. They don't want you in the gameplay. They want you in the menus because that's where the FIFA points are. They want you to be like, oh shit, that game was hard as shit. Let me open some packs to wind down.
They want you in the menus. A new SBC comes out. You don't have anything. What are you gonna do? Put some points and get some quick ass cards. Then
you think that if EA thought for a second share plays were messing up people opening up FIFA points,
they would have shut that shit down, dude.
The only reason they're letting people do it is because they want people to go out and open more packs. So they're encouraging people to do more share plays and encouraging it more and more and more and more. That's why you probably saw the party bags come out this year. Go on, Nep. They knew what was going to happen.
Dude, I uploaded a video a couple nights ago. 100 of those player pick packs. It's on almost 200,000 views. I guarantee you, at least 1,000 people saw me hit that Benzema at that player pick pack. Thought, damn, I want to build some of these, but I haven't got anything in my club. Let me go put some FIFA points on real quick and stack up.
100%. 100%.
That's it. They want those share plays.
It's a different animal. People saying Zway is so underrated, bro. And if Zway just popped up share plays every single day, Zway would be a lot bigger and huger than he is. I've always said since day one that Zway deserves hella views. I've been saying that since I met the kid.
Zway is another one of these channels. You know, we talk about the circle, like packs of the rage now. Give it another 18 months, gameplay will be the rage. There was a time where Zway was hitting 300, 400,000 views per video on gameplay.
Yep.
Then packs, rewards, this kind of thing comes in, Zway's views go down.
Yeah. When
packs die for the year, Zway's views go up again.
Yeah,
and
well,
he stays true to himself.
That's my channel. My channel 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, was getting 300K, 200K. Now it's getting 120K because I haven't jumped on the latest.
But here's the problem. This is why EA got to do a better job with gameplay, right? Because when somebody watched you in day 1, day 30, day 60, and day 90 play games, whether you're using Ronaldo, Mbappe, this new card or anything, it's the same step over, goal. Oh, kick off, boost, goal, step over. It doesn't matter what player you use. Doesn't matter how many games you play. Once you've seen it a bit, you've seen it all, and that's it. So now it's like, okay, what excitement does people get from watching the gameplay? It will be so sick watching someone with Team of the Year Cristiano Ronaldo for about 10 minutes. Then it'll be like, well, damn, it's step over.
His gold
it's
card.
the same shit. So why are we watching?
I'm just so, I guess why I get so like wounded up and stuff is because, man, I like FIFA for football. It's not for, I know you do a lot of SBC stuff, and I've always told you this, man. I'm not for it, bro. I just want the game to be good, man. I want to go and play FIFA and enjoy FIFA and not have to act like I'm playing chess and have to break down some kid that doesn't even know how to play the game to 1,000 auto blocks, a 4-2-3-1 comeback on defense, and they've learned these tactics from pros and they think they're a pro player now because they're running pro tactics. Bitch, you still suck.
Yep.
The
mechanics are helping you.
I can't tell you, man. The frustrating ones for me are the guys that are like 1-0 down in the 80th minute and they still got 8 men in the box and they won't press you. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Just pause the game and quit. Like, this isn't worth it. Like,
dude, sometimes and then they'll wait till the 80th minute or they'll just turn on team press, bro. Like constant pressure team press, and you're literally getting attacked like you're playing an elite 1 player, top 200 player.
Yeah.
I get pressed so damn hard, dude. I've played my brother. I've played top 200 players. I don't even get pressed by them in old FIFAs like that.
I try to explain this to people. There shouldn't be a mechanic that allows you to defend this well, and then when you go behind, you just press pause and go constant pressure, and now it allows you to attack this well. This is not you knowing how to play FIFA. This is you using 2 extremely broken mechanics to make you play a video game that you're not actually playing it, bro. You're literally getting auto blocks and constant like nothing you're doing is you knowing the game. It's you just using what someone told you in a Twitch chat. And again, bro, like the whatever goes on and on and on. The one thing I will say that, and we'll jump on this conversation we've been talking forever. I'm someone, and I know, Nep, you don't agree with either of these things. I'm someone who believes in momentum. I've believed in momentum back in, Nep, we talked about this back in FIFA, before Foot Champs. I used to tell you all the time.
Yeah.
And the reason I believe in momentum, I'll give you my quick reason why I believe in it. I do not believe in a script. I don't think the people, EA, I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I don't believe that if the people at EA Sports, if they can't write a coding that can stop squad battles from the attackers to go get the ball from the goalie, how they're supposed to write a script that tells you who's going to win the game before the game starts. I just don't think they're capable of writing a script that tells you whether you're going to win or lose. Now, what I truly believe in is this. Every time I used to play career mode before Foot Champs was popular, when you're up 3-0, if the CPU, no matter if they're about to get relegated, if they score a goal, I would pause the game and make a substitution. Because I believed that the team would start attacking as if sliders changed. Yeah? Now, if you go into Foot Champs right now, if you score a goal, how many goals do you score within that first 5 minutes? Again, either 2-0 or 1-1. I believe that there's momentum and sliders that switch. If you're shitting on somebody 2-1, 3-0, bro, if you're in the weekend league and you're up 3-0, you don't feel safe if your opponent scores. And you're gonna tell me that, you know what EA used to tell me? They used to go, that's mental. Fuck off, man. So you're telling me when I'm playing someone that you know is not a top 100 player, you're up 3-1, they score a goal in the 80th minute, now you think mentally I've crumbled at 3-1, that this guy's attacking me like this? I believe there's something in the game called momentum, which is fine because it's in Madden, it's in 2K. In 2K, you got to call pause it, you got to call timeouts. If it's in it, just tell us. Now, Nep, I know you're someone that doesn't believe in it or believe in stuff like that, but no one can tell me that it doesn't feel like some type of slider switch or players become more faster or whatever.
I'm with you on the whole, it feels like something, right? It feels like the game changes. I could be 3-0 up in a game, I could be 4-0 up in a game. This guy goes constant pressure, scores a goal. I feel like I'm going to concede again, and I feel like I'm going to concede again, and I feel like I'm now under pressure. Like, doesn't matter what you feel. It matters what the truth is, right?
But we don't know the truth.
This is it, right? Something that you said right back at the start of the stream before we even started talking about FIFA, about football, right? When there's something wrong, people don't address it positively or negatively. They ignore it, right? That's fair, yeah? Like, if momentum wasn't in the game, it wouldn't say momentum's not in the game. They would just not say shit because they know they're liable as soon as they say anything. The fact that they have come out multiple times and said there's no momentum in online gameplay, there's no scripting, there's no handicap, there's no DDA, there's none of this stuff. That is fact. That you can't dispute that. And you can't just say, oh yeah, but EA would lie, because they wouldn't lie, because they are liable to lose billions of dollars to say, no, there's no momentum. Do you think they give a shit? If momentum's in the game and they don't want you to know, they don't tell you. They just don't say shit. If it's in the game and they don't care, they say, yeah, momentum's in the game. And that's it. That's as deep as it has to go.
Yeah,
but the gameplay or anything. Look at it as a company.
Okay, but now let me say this real quick. How will anyone ever know? Because if it's easy to get the code, PEZ would make the same game.
But I tell you how somebody would ever know, right? First of all, whistleblowers. Yeah. You think every disgruntled employee at EA is not going to leak something somewhere?
No way. These contracts that EA has on lock, bro. You can't walk. Nep, you can't. Have you ever been there? You can't even leave that fucking building with the controller.
But if you are an employee of EA that no longer works at EA, you can come out and explain in detail how it's there.
Nobody with these contracts they have? You really think so?
But dude, you could do it. You could do it as an anonymous. You could do it as upload it onto some YouTube called Jeff Billy Jiminy Bob and just write some text and be like, "Here's how it works." Now they don't know who did that. It could be any number of any of the employees.
Just for argument's sake, right?
Yeah.
You said they've said there's no momentum, there's none of this handicap, all this shit. We're giving it a name. They could have a different name for it.
100%.
Right? They could have a different name for it, and it does the momentum thing. Because I'm going to be real with you. I don't know how somebody can sit here and say, like, bro, you go up against a gold card and you have a hullet, and that gold card can fly by your.
Let me ask you a question, Jay.
Yeah.
If you gave your mum the best team in FIFA and you had a bronze team of goalkeepers, would you still beat your mum at FIFA?
Yes.
That's how that gold card flies by a rude hullet.
Okay.
Yeah, but now you're playing people like the same level as you.
Hold on. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
My thing is this: how do you make a sports game without momentum? How is it how is it physically possible to make an actual simulation of career mode and not have momentum? It's not fucking possible.
Offline is different. Offline is different, right?
No, but it's the same.
Offline has to be different.
It's not.
No, offline is different in the sense that the AI is controlling an entire team.
Same thing online. You only can control one player.
Yeah, you control one player, and that's where I think that I'm not saying necessarily there's not something wrong. You know how the AI can be on beginner or professional or ultimate. There are some times where my AI is derping out so hard that I'm like, this feels like it's on like amateur or some shit.
But it could be.
And then there's some, and that's what I'm saying. It could, but that wouldn't be them coding it in on purpose. That's just something that's wrong with the game. And that's how sometimes I think, you know, when you lose to that guy where you're like, oh my God, how did I lose to him? I wonder if sometimes you just go into the game and his AI is just on ultimate.
That's
and
what
you're
I'm
just
saying.
like, well, that was
that's
what I'm
basically
saying.
right. What we're getting to.
I don't believe that's on purpose. I just think that's a shit game. Like when we had the chemistry issue back in FIFA 16.
FIFA 15, 16. Yeah. Well,
like,
no, that's what I'm saying.
That I think.
So I call it momentum because I don't know what else to fucking call it. This is what I believe. This is what I believe, and you can slay me for it, not slay me. Everybody in the chat, everybody watching it in the chat. Sorry, we have ads. I'm exclusive with Twitch now, man. Ads have to play. I love you guys. Let me explain.
It's okay. You can watch it on. You can listen to it on Apple Music and Spotify.
Let me explain what I believe is in this game. I believe that if I'm up 3-1. It's just what I feel. And when my opponent scores on me, I believe, let's say my team is, so when you go into a game of Madden against your opponents, this is another EA game against one of your friends, you get to put your difficulty of your AI, what it's on. So we usually play on all Madden, right? Because it makes your AI players play better. So let's say I'm on world class and he's on world class, but then when he scores, his shit switches to ultimate.
Yeah.
That's what I think is in the game. That's what I mean by sliders. I think that not him, he doesn't start playing better. I believe that his AI players become a higher difficulty. And the reason I say that is because, bro, I'm somebody who fucking plays career mode consistently. I'm someone who plays that shit all the time. And I can tell the difference in not the player I'm playing against, AI players.
Yeah. You can tell on squad battles as well. And that AI just decides that they're going to start ticky-tackering their dick off and you can't touch the ball.
How many times do we say, we're sitting in Discord. All three of us are sitting in Discord. What does Nep say? Oh, man, the way they're passing the ball right now, they're going to score. You know before it happens.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And that's why I say I think online and offline are different. Like, but that's not to say that I think necessarily that the game is perfect or anything. And this is what like gets frustrating, and you know, seeing the same thing in your chat as well. And I get the same thing on Twitter all the time, where people are like, oh, you're dumb if you don't think there's something in the game. I think there is something in the game. I just don't think it's there on purpose. I don't think they're doing it to spite one person or another.
No, I agree with that. I actually think
I don't agree with that. What I believe is same thing with the slider type thing. Like it changes. If you have a straight gold team going up against a big team, I know we already have like these tactical mechanics and stuff. Okay.
Who wins out of the gold team or the big team because of EA?
It's whoever plays better at that point.
No. If EA are trying to like manipulate it, who do they want to favor?
There's no manipulation. There's no, in my opinion.
I'm not saying that there's going to be a winner because that'd be scripted. I don't believe in scripting. I believe that it's going to make that gold team play better than what they actually would against another gold team, just to keep that player playing the game. Because if you feel that you cannot win shit with that gold team,
so then why would you need a big team? If you're getting your gold cards boosted.
You don't need a big team.
You don't need a big team.
My RTG's proven that. My big team
like you don't need a big team to win in FIFA. That's what I'm trying to get at.
But let me take this point back. Now we're gonna jump back to another conversation. This is not because the game is set that way. I'm not bigging myself up, but hashtag Harry did it with a bronze team, not because the game fucking helped him, because he's a remarkable player. And he knows how to stop people from getting the whatever we're calling it, the momentum, the switch in a code in the difficulty, whatever it's called. The reason. Go on.
I'll tell you this, right? The biggest tip I ever got, and it wasn't from a pro or anything like this. It was from someone in one of my chats, and it made the most sense ever. And I tell you, when I tell you this, when I tell you your chat is, when you start noticing this, it will change your game massively, right? You cannot lose possession and let the ball stay in play. You will concede. It has to go out for a goal kick, for a throw in, for a corner, because then the team resets.
100%.
And you're back in a good position.
Well, that's
right. So when Harry's got a bronze team, so long as when he's having his attack, the ball results in it going out of play, his team resets and he can defend again. If he loses the ball and then his opponent has it and it transitions and he still has it, that's it. He's done. Those bronze players can't deal with that. And it's the biggest thing.
Because in my opinion, and I've always said this, there's something when the switch of screens or the change of a player or substitution, a pause, that something happens. The number one way to get top 100 is very simple. I'll tell everybody the 3 ways. It's fucking simple. You play the meta. It's simple. You release the sprint button. And Jay, I've told you this a million times. Play beside the out to bounce line. Because every time you lose possession, you can't get countered.
Yeah,
it's
exactly
facts.
that. Counters.
It's
And
how
you can even get countered even if you don't play. If you can play counter-attacking football and still get countered because of the way this game works. As soon as you lose possession, your AI just derps out and you're getting countered. You could be in your own third and get countered. That's how bad your AI is, right? It's terrible.
That's what I'm like. Top one, the top 100. I've told you this for years since I've been getting top 100. Since I had the 40 and those, everything I've done. I told you I'm not good. I just play the line. I play slow, and I try. You have to. I've always believed something was there. So you have to be better than your opponent and not let him get it if there is something there. Someone's always asked me, Skills, why do you bronze bench? And I say, well, I can only make 3 substitutions. And they say, well, do you believe in handicap? I'm like, no, but you know, if Nep tells me, if this door is closed and Nep goes, I'm like, yeah. He's like, don't open that fucking door because when I was coming in here, I saw somebody with a knife. I'm not going to open the door, Nep. I'm going to be like, well, let me just stay on this side because on that side's a guy with the fucking knife. So if someone goes, hey man, don't run a whole gold bench because it could be handicap. Okay, I can only make 3 substitutions. If you're telling me not to do it, I'm probably gonna just fucking not find out if it's true or not. I'm just not gonna do it. You get what I'm saying? So I think there's certain there's things you do mentally, but the handicap scripting, I think it's a big the scripting part is a excuse sometimes for people to just feel better. But the momentum or sliders or the AI defenders playing better, I feel that's in the game, bro. Like sometimes you'll be up 3-1, your opponent will score a goal, and now all of a sudden their goalie is the best goalie that's ever been in any FIFA in the history. I believe there's something there. I don't believe EA means for it to be there, but this is what I believe. I believe every game that EA puts out, they copy and paste another code on top of it, which covers the last code, which covers the last code. That's why you see the same glitches in every single game, the same bugs in every single game. Can I ask you a question why Xbox players still can't go check their messages during a game? Because they were never they were never able to fix it. Yep, because they haven't fixed the bug from FIFA 17 that was giving people disconnect losses.
I think all of us can agree on one thing, and is that the copy paste is definitely a problem. But because the game comes out every year, it's always going to happen. But EA, I will agree with Nep with this. I don't know what it is in the game. I feel like there's something, but I don't think they know how to fix it. And I don't know, like even with the nerfs and stuff, and we talked about this at the beginning, Nep brought this up. They don't know how to fix the problems in the game. So they let the problems be there for as long as possible. Because even when they have the fixes that they say they fixed, it just breaks something else or it doesn't really fix the problem at hand. So
let me ask your chat. Like I know the people listening can't.
Yeah, we'll ask a couple questions before. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask people in the chat, right? Do you believe EA manipulate your game to either benefit or detriment you on a game-to-game basis?
I don't.
Do you believe it? I don't. Any single person that says yes, stop playing this goddamn game. Why would you play it when you think that EA are changing the outcome? You wouldn't play any other game. You wouldn't go on GTA and play it if you just could not ever finish a mission, or if you started shooting over here and it just moved your gun to the guy to play it for you. You wouldn't play a game that plays it for you. You wouldn't play a game that changes the shape of the game by that much. So why do you play it?
You know why I don't like this conversation? By the way, everybody listening at home, everyone is saying yes, that they do believe EA manipulates it. But I'm gonna end this conversation by saying this. You're completely, everyone that's saying yes is taking away from Anders.
30 your nose.
You're taking away from Anders. You're taking away from anyone that's good at this game. And that's not fair because that kid hasn't lost one foot champs game since the beginning of FIFA. And what I want to say to you guys is there is definitely something in this game that I believe is momentum, but I believe that you can be better than it. And you can prevent the AI from turning into ultimate. In my opinion, this is only my opinion. And I believe because what are you going to tell me that Anders knows somebody at EA and they make him win before the game starts and hashtag Harry knows somebody and they know he's going to do bronze he's going to do the bronze team they're going to help him because he's going to have a bronze team. Bullshit. Look, there's something in the game that you can prevent from happening to you. This is all I'm saying. It's AA9 Skills' opinion. If you're winning 3-0 and you keep the ball away from your opponent like most pros do, you don't get scored on, you'll never find out if momentum exists. You know why Anders doesn't get screwed by momentum? Because he wins his game 6-0. He's better than it.
10-0. Yeah,
he's better than it, so he can't find out if it's there or not. He deals with it better. Now, Now, is that to say whatever, like, you know, whatever? I just don't, I don't think it's fair to take away from these good players by saying something exists that makes them win. But I do believe there is something in the game that will screw you over every now and again. You know what I'm saying?
There's things in the game no matter what. Like if you, and not even talking about momentum or anything, and we just talk about the error on pass or the error on shot or this or that. Like there's always going to be things in the game that's going to make it more difficult for you to score because I can aim the same exact way 9 times out of 10. And then that one time it's going to go not where I put it when I shoot the ball. You get what I'm saying? So that's, I guess, when people start, including myself, start saying, oh, the game's against you because, hey, man, that 9th or that 10th time you took that shot, the error is there that time.
And here's where the scripting momentum thing comes in. It's exactly that, right? Because if you're 4-0 up and that 1 out of 10 chance misses a goal for you to go 5-0, who cares? I'm 4-0 up. No one notices. No one registers that. If you're 1-0 down and it's like the 85th minute and you get that easy goal chance, but that 1 out of 10 time comes along where you miss it, you're like, oh man, there goes EA again, not wanting me to score. And it's like, well, hold on. Why would they not want you to? It's just that the game is shit.
But nah, yeah. because like, I don't know. Again, this is just my opinion, but when you're up 3-1 and your opponent scores and the whole game you had 60% possession, he has 40, and now you can't get the ball. You can't tell me that the guy on the other side became #Harry. You can't fucking tell me that.
He just went team press, right?
Nah.
The difference is how do you change?
Team press only lasts. Nep. You can say that to someone that kind of like crumbles at this game, but you can't say it to, like, it's hard to tell somebody who's been successful that, hey, man, this guy's just better than you now. So then
how does someone go 300-0?
How?
Yeah.
As I said, keeping the ball and not allowing this to happen to you, right? When I went yesterday and I showed people how to get top 100 in this game, what did I do? I played the lines. Every game ended with me having nearly 70% possession, which allows momentum to never hit on you, right?
So then why doesn't the next guy do that? Why doesn't every guy do that? If that's what
they don't know, though.
Because first of all, they don't know. Second of all, they just want to play football. But when you play this game, you can't play football, Nep. You need to put everybody on comeback on D, strikers on comeback on D. I guarantee you right now, Nep, let me sit you through a fucking weekend league. Let me tell you everything to do, and I guarantee you'll get top 100. I'll put $5,000 on it.
I know within me, I have the ability to get top 200 or whatever, top 100, right? I know for me, it's mental that is the issue, right? That's my problem. My point was asking those questions is, it also requires skill, Nep. That's exactly it. What would EA's purpose be of putting something in the game to give momentum or help someone or allow them to try and overcome a 3-0 win or 3-1?
Because it's in career mode.
If having skill is what beats it.
Because Nep, when you play career mode, it's about it's about a realistic thing, right? We're all can agree that EA's trying to make a realistic thing. If you play career mode, and you have to play career mode, bro, you have to. If you play career mode, you will see a team like West Ham, even if Arsenal is winning 3-1, you will see the momentum after they score a goal. You'll see it, bro. You can feel it. You can see it. It's right there. And there's not a different code from offline to online. There's just not.
No, there is, because what they're doing in career mode is they're simulating a game.
Same thing online.
But in online, they're emulating a game. It's a completely different structure. It's a completely different world.
It's the same code.
No, but it's real hard to explain. Like, obviously, especially like without me having tools to hand and stuff. But what FIFA is online is what's called a zero-sum game. For every winner, there has to be a loser, which means for EA, there is absolutely no purpose in trying to help anyone in any way. Because no matter who wins, somebody has to lose.
Yeah, but the gameplay is the same.
No, it's not, though. That's exactly it. It's not the same.
How? I just don't get it.
It's the same basis of game. It is the same obviously, it's the same whatever, right? But in football, they have to simulate what would happen if West Ham were 3-0 down.
But EA is simulating this. EA is like, when you're controlling one player online, EA is simulating the rest of the players.
No, because in online, when you're 1-against-1, when you're human against human, EA don't care if you're 3-0 down, because this isn't a career mode. In career mode, they have to say what would happen.
EA's smart enough for that?
I don't.
It's different. Listen, people try and tell me there's different gameplay in draft from champs, from rivals, from squad. You can't say it's different gameplay there in the same game mode, but it's a completely the same game in a different game mode.
No, I'm not. I think gameplay all the way around is pretty much
Different
the
every
same.
game.
I think the difference between draft gameplay and the difference between Foot Champs gameplay is people don't do their instructions in draft.
Yeah, and then you
And that changes that completely.
Styles, that's exactly why the change is there.
If you go into FIFA right now and play head to head against an opponent and everybody is on balance, you will enjoy FIFA and you will see it's a great game. Tactics is what ruins FIFA. Okay.
I'll tell you why I disagree, right? Because if everybody played just balance on everything, there would still be something that's overpowered with everybody being on balance that would just get abused.
Probably, but if everything was on balance, a good player would constantly break you down. 100%. You will get broken down. The better player will win on full balance. I promise you 1,000% of the time. Bro, you don't that comeback on defense. I see what you're saying with that. It would definitely
the skill gap would grow definitely there. The better player is probably going to win 9 out of 10 out of that.
You know how many custom tactics save people against a good player? It's facts. The auto blocks, the people coming backwards, that's not there. Bro, you're getting slayed by a good player. It ain't even close. They're tiki-taka right through and scoring on you every single time. I personally think there's something in the game, and I say it because I feel it in career mode, and then I feel it when I go online. I personally think that, and this is just me, a top 100 player and a gold 1 player, there is such a huge gap. And the fact that these games actually end close sometimes is remarkable to me.
Yeah, it is.
It's remarkable.
The other thing that probably makes everybody think differently, like I think a certain way, you'll think like about gameplay, right? I think it's also comes all the way down, like full circle back to EA not being transparent on what every little thing is or does in the game 100%. When it comes to like stats on cards and what works on what, like you know what I'm trying to say? Like I think that it's the transparency that makes the myths and the belief of a system being there to fuck you.
Yeah,
it is because of that.
Absolutely. And this is something I've been asking for literally for years. When somebody has 99 finishing and like 69 composure, are they better or worse than somebody who has 99 composure and 69 finishing? We don't know what difference that makes. So how can you really judge and understand how a game's playing?
Yeah.
When like and they released some information this year that kind of explained a little bit about like the stats categories and how important it was. And I went as far as thinking to myself, and I would love to test this a bit deeper. I wonder if Italian Stallion can get on this and do some number crunching and stuff. I think they've grouped categories of numbers for stats to the point where like 91 and 99 are basically the same, but 90 compared to 91 is a world of difference.
And that's probably like, again, dude, I wish they would do it, because we'll never know, and they'll never tell us. To be fair, like I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I don't believe EA even knows themselves. Like at the end of the day, I feel like the shit was coded. 20 when the hell was the first FIFA Ultimate Team? But shit was coded years ago, and then how many employees and coders have they had? It's changed. They don't even know. They just read what's there and try to change what for the next year.
Let me say this, man, because this is one thing I want to say to people, because this is important. Whether momentum exists or it doesn't exist, this conversation's like this. You can't say it's in the game to fuck you over, because the amount of games you've been fucked by it, you've been helped by it.
Yeah, I agree.
The game, there's not something in the game to fuck a certain person playing the game. I believe there's something there that is meant to make it feel like more football, right? Like, when Benfica's losing a game against Arsenal 3-1, that's probably going to happen in the Europa League.
Hey, stop.
We score to make it 3-2. Those last 15 minutes, Arsenal is going to have to sweat a little bit, even if they're better than Benfica, because that team's going to grow in strength. And I think EA tries to mimic that. I don't know if they know that it's in there or if it's not supposed to be in there, but I believe that's there. That's all I'm saying. So it's football, and if it's there, if they came out and told us that, would we be mad? No, we'd be like, no, it's sports.
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. But I just would like to know.
Can I tell you 100% that's there? No, I have no facts behind that. I can tell you what it seems like to me, but there's no facts. I want to end this whole podcast off with just one quick question, and we'll end it. Nep, you're a beast for coming on. What a conversation, by the way. Do you feel this is? We'll keep it quick. Do you feel, beside the showdowns, I think was the only thing that did this well, is this the first FIFA that just feels like real life football compared to FIFA is just completely irrelevant? What I mean by that, team of the week doesn't fucking matter. It's completely just dead when it comes to real life.
Yeah, dude, there's nothing to do with real life, and it's sad. It is sad.
They detached it completely. The showdowns was was it called showdowns?
Yeah, the showdown cards. Yeah,
that was the closest
dude,
thing
and
that made.
One of the guys I talked to, from the viewers, he hit the nail on the head. Right, it's because everything that they put in this game is based off of Team of the Week, which is outdated. One to watch based off of Team of the Week. Headliners based off of Team of the Week. Informs obviously are Team of the Weeks. Team of the Seasons are based off of Team of the Weeks, because when it comes to Team of the Season, how good Bruno Fernandes Team of the Season is going to be determined by how many informs they give him along the way.
Yeah.
Everything in this game is based off of and factored off of Team of the Week. That is completely irrelevant. Rewards are based off of Team of the Week. SBC's requirements are used from Team of the Week. Everything is based off of this entirely outdated system that has nothing to do with real football, because Team of the Week in general is even then a popularity contest. It's all they want to make sure that they're getting the big players, the big names that are going to sell the packs, and then they just flood it with other trash. It's all a laughing stock.
Yeah. Even Jay said to me today on the phone earlier, he was like, people are just voting for Team of the Year on cards that are broken in FIFA.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Team of the Year. Like I should have gave it to De Bruyne, but I didn't. You know what I did? I voted for Renato, Bruno, and Son in my midfield because guess what? In FIFA, those cards are broken. I want to play with broken cards.
Yeah.
And that's where I think I think it moving away, and we already got into this, man. I do like the showdowns. I wish they would do more showdowns. They need to revamp their reward system and the way, and put more real life stuff back into FIFA. Yeah. Because I feel like they're going more arcadey with that, and then trying to go real life with gameplay. And I think it's a big clusterfuck of a game right now, and they need to sort out what they're gonna do with stuff in the future.
I want to end this podcast off. First of all, saying that you're a legend. Thank you for coming on. But I want to say, no matter which way you see whether there's something in this game or not, most of us are on the same side, man. The content creators want what's best for the game, like y'all want what's best for the game. And I think that maybe one day we'll get there. But if you like, Nep doesn't view momentum, and I do. Nep's my best friend. Fuck it, I move on. He doesn't. We don't see it the same way. It is what it is. You move on, you go on, and Nep's not gonna change my mind about it. I believe it. You know what I'm saying? That shit exists for me. And it is what it is. But yeah, man, I think it was a good conversation. EA, if you see any of this, man, we don't hate you. We just want a better game, man. I want to talk to Manscaped real quick before we leave. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring today's stream. You guys are absolutely legends. To all the viewers listening at home through Spotify and Apple Music, make sure to rate and follow and stuff. To everybody on my stream, make sure to follow those, man. If you guys could, give it a good rate. We're back in 2021. I love you guys. Chat, you guys are amazing. And I want to say this. I want to end this. This is the last thing I'm going to say. I want everybody in the world right now to just take a second and give a big W and a heart to all the doctors, nurses, people driving ambulances. Thank you for what you guys do, keeping us safe, keeping our families safe. It means a lot. The podcast really, really, really loves you guys. And yeah, man, that's where we'll leave it. We're going to raid one of our good friends if you're watching live. Run the Foot Market Nick. And yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. Jay, free Jay, man.
What,
Jay,
I don't even know. I was free. I don't know what happened.
Free Jay, man.
It's a little recap of everything that Jay said in today's stream.
Huh? Oh, that's tough, bro. That's crazy.
We love you guys. Nep, thank you for being guest 6, but being on the first one, the second one, the fifth one. Thank you for always being the guest. Appreciate
you
that.
Can come back again, bro. These conversations are always fun.
Man, I'll talk for another 2 hours about this.
Same, bro. Yeah. Hey, thank you guys. We love you. We're ending. Enjoy Nick's stream, and everybody listening at home, thank you guys so much for listening, man. We love you guys, and see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.